sure it's on silent. All right, cool. What's going on, people? Welcome to United View. We're laughing because, you know, we've got KG with us, and just before we was about to go live, he starts panicking with his phone. I said, are you concentrating? Are you ready? He starts panicking. Music starts playing out of the thing. Look at his face. He's so confused and perplexed as to what the noise was. When I said to you, are you ready?
I said to him at the time, you said, KG, are you ready? And you concentrate. And he went, yep. And I went, you look like it. And turns out he wasn't.
That mate.
I could tell. You could tell by the look on his face, couldn't you? You could tell. You concentrated. He was literally like this. Yeah.
They can't hear it now as well. They can't hear it.
You know, it was. I had YouTube open on my. I had YouTube open, so when it started, I heard the maddest ad. That was what happened. I didn't have the volume off, so I had. Did you not hear that?
We heard it like as soon as it was there, but hopefully the stream didn't hear it because we would have just got taken down or something.
So. Sorry.
Yeah, but they couldn't hear him initially, so they wouldn't have come through. Positives.
Anyway, you lot, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. New little setup. KG's not at UVHQ, but he's here with us in spirit. You know what I'm saying? And kind of in person.
Yeah,
like,
kind of.
His spirit as well.
It's very. I like the idea, like this, the look of it. Like we're here, and he's like looming over us. This is like some kind of weird fever dream. You know what I mean? When you wake up, and go, is that real? It's very real.
100%. Raz says, big up, guys. We've got morning from David Andy as well as KG missed the train, says Jason. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's good now, says Harry, yeah, because we got KG back. And make sure you guys smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We got a lot of news to get into though. Aloha from Leah says, how much should we be getting for Ronaldo, question mark. Thank you for the first super chat of the day. We're going to get into exactly that sort of debate / discussion. Owen, what we got?
Yes, we've got a lot to talk about when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo and his Manchester United future, as we've had for the last however many days. But it does look like initially Manchester United was saying that we're insistent he was going to stay, he's not leaving. United have quickly realised that's not going to happen. It's being reported in the last couple of minutes or so by Bruno Andrade, who is a Portuguese-based journalist, of course, makes sense when it comes to all things Ronaldo, saying that Manchester United have accepted the pressure and are willing to sell Cristiano Ronaldo. United want around 15 million euros to open negotiations for the player. It's also being reported via The Sun this morning that Manchester United have accepted that they will lose Cristiano Ronaldo this summer. They have now recognised they cannot keep him against his will and want to avoid a long drawn-out battle for the striker. After talks with the board, Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has now accepted he will have to plan for a future without Cristiano Ronaldo this summer. I would say, guys, that that's nothing too surprising in terms of Erik ten Hag's going to have to plan without Ronaldo. We, as fans, have been saying for the last however many days, he's going, he's gone. I guess the biggest thing is that United have now seemingly put a price on him, how much it would take for him to leave. It's not going to be a high number, 50 million euros. He's a 37-year-old. The real money is in the wages and someone willing to pick up that contract. I'll start with you, though, KG. Is this what you want to hear in terms of this Ronaldo saga? I don't want to drag it on and let's just get it over and done with.
100%. I think today was supposed to be D-Day, right? He's supposed to return today. Is that correct? So obviously, I didn't think he was returning. I told Flex yesterday that we'll never see him in a Man United shirt again. You know, I'm happy for Ten Hag, though. This is what he needs. He needs to go into his first press conference. Shouldn't be about Ronaldo. It should simply be about what he's planning to build for his future, what he potentially could look like. I think the Ronaldo distraction is a big one. You know, and if Ronaldo wants to leave now, let's just get it over and done with. Again, if you waited next year, we'll still have this problem. Now we're just the problem starts now. But again, it's a good time to just build. I'm not really angry about it as much as I thought I would be. I'm kind of like, you know what, let's start it now. And at least this is now becomes Like, this is truly Ten Hag's team. No one in there can challenge him. The only one that really could put somewhat of a challenge to him was Ronaldo, because Ronaldo is more successful than Ten Hag. You know, so I'm pretty much really happy in this situation. Is it gonna suck seeing him in a Chelsea shirt? Probably. He just, if as long as he doesn't sue when he plays us, I'm
Do you
cool
think he's
with
going
it.
to go there? Do you think the Chelsea one is going to be really what happens? I mean, I've still. Initially, I was like, no, Chelsea's not happening. But the more you do look at it, it must be said, it's just like, who else is there?
I don't see the suitors. Yeah, I mean, me and KG spoke yesterday about Oliver Kahn saying, "Nah, mate, don't fit our philosophy."
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was saying how refreshing that is to see a sporting director, technical director, whatever his role is, say things like that.
Oliver
like,
Kahn's crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
what
that-
KG
the
was
fact,
saying,
the
yeah.
fact he's a CEO,
Yeah.
that he was mental. He was
Yeah.
running out, smacking people.
Yeah,
Imagine him negotiating deals.
yeah,
15 million. Get it.
yeah, 100%. Not happening. Not happening, bro. Not happening at all. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that he said no, and the reports were, doesn't even matter about
Do we want
Lewandowski
Ronaldo?
leaving.
No.
No, fuck off. Don't fit the philosophy, mate. Piss off.
Yeah.
Sorry for swearing that early in the morning, but do you know what I mean? I can imagine him doing that, but he said no. Do you know what I mean? And then when you look at across Europe, okay, the Napoli vibes, it's like, Napoli?
Are they pulling
Like,
it off?
what are you trying to do the Maradona thing? Like, what?
Money?
Yeah. How they going to,
He's
do you know
not.
what I mean?
He ain't short of cash, is he? He ain't short.
No,
of a few million.
no. But he's still,
also-
apparently he don't even want to, because of the 25% reduction in wages, he's pissed off, supposedly. I don't even know.
He needs to give Frankie a call and Frankie will be like, "You're annoyed about 25% pay cut.
Exactly.
I'm annoyed about not getting paid."
Try being
General.
me.
Yeah.
Try being me. So
You
for
know
me,
what's
I'm
stupid,
like,
though? Sorry, go on.
yeah, just quickly, I'm just saying, for me, the money, he just wants to go somewhere where he's going to win. That's it. He's got a couple more years left at the top. But for the last thing I'll say before I hand over back to you, KG, is that I 100% agree this has to be swift. This has to be quick. I've got no issues with Man United saying, do you know what? We've come around to the fact that he ain't going to play for us no more. We want 15 million. All right, cool, whatever. Man, me and you yesterday were saying 2025, didn't we? 15 is what's been quoted. But whatever.
It's like KG tax.
KG tax. But just get it done. Just get him out. Just get him out. Like, I don't mean that in a toxic way. I mean, just give him his wish and let us all just go our separate ways. We've got a squad to build. We've got something that's bigger than Ronaldo.
I heard something stupid the other day. I heard he's upset because he wanted to be the captain. What's wrong with, like, that's stupid. Honestly, like, I honestly hope that that's not the reason as to why he might be leaving, because he can't be capped. Come on. Look, come on.
It can't be
people.
that.
As adults, as grown-ups in the room, yeah. And if that is the reason, with all the things that other players have gone through, with losing their shirt, like literally torn off their back, like that person in McDonald's in that little meme. I don't know if it's a meme, but you know the thing that goes round and says, this is how he's going to rip the shirt off him. Bro.
I haven't seen that one.
It's brilliant. It's a guy in the...
You haven't seen that one. I thought this was another case. This is the wrong place to shoehorn this in. But we were chatting before we went live. Yes. I went to KG. I went to the gym yesterday. He was, oh, good. He's like, we're getting on to what we were listening to. Oh, no, I said I was there listening to some My Chemical Romance. The blank faces that Flex and KG gave me.
Cultural differences.
No, but we tried to play it.
And then I went, welcome to the Black Parade. They went...
Cultural differences. Owen was like, yeah, but if he was emo back when I wasn't an emo.
No, because remember we played it and it sounded like American Pie music. It sounded like a music before.
Yeah, and then he was laughing. I was like, Miss Congeniality, White Chicks,
yeah,
that whole thing.
That's an even bigger liberty, to be honest. To be fair, like you've gone, oh, American Pie, Miss Congeniality, White Chicks. Are you for real?
American Pie,
like flies in the face of that band. That's exactly what they want to be compared to, isn't it? Miss Congeniality.
I just wanted to know how Owen was pumping weights, because it's really quick. Like, when we started listening to it together, I just thought, you know what? Let's bring the team together, HR and that. And then, yeah, like, Owen, you're pumping weights faster than Langer. Like,
faster than
What do you want? Why do you be listening to something really mellow and relaxing? If anything, that's a more sign of a psychopath.
Yeah, true.
I'll tell you what, if you took someone's headphones out at the gym and they were listening to classical music, you'd go, he's insane.
Yeah.
He's mental.
Yeah. But
You ever thought that when you walk past
Real
someone
Joker vibes.
when you walk past someone in the street and you think, I wonder if they're listening to something really weird.
Yeah. Or MCR or something.
Just like proper, you know what I mean?
I don't know how we got off topic like that, but as Kevin Lopez says there, laughing faces, cultural differences, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like when you were saying, like we were saying before, like you were saying about Luciano. I thought you were talking about either Pavarotti or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was thinking, I don't know what he's on about. We've done the whole rice thing as well. Jell-off rice. I don't know who that is. That's apparently some food.
But the funniest thing is, you see, we have all these differences.
But we come together.
This is what it is, isn't it? It's multicultural.
only football can do that.
Only football. Football is a global language. Hello,
Football,
guys.
global language.
Yeah. Football will go. We love each other.
We love each other. We love the view.
We love each other.
He loves each other. He loves.
There are a lot of cultural differences, but Owen, he loves the club.
He's listening to My Chemical Romance. Welcome to the Black Parade.
This guy. This guy.
This guy.
We got serious issues. Can we stick to the news, please?
Yeah.
You lot are so immature. Stick to the thing. What was we even talking about?
Ronaldo exit.
KG ain't got a clue what we're talking about. Guys, if you're on your way to work, can I just apologize to you lot? If you're on your way to work, there's people that are legitly on the train, driving in the car, walking to work, cycling, scooter, whatever, and they're like, right, I'm just going to tune in for the latest Man United news.
Yeah.
And they're legitly hearing this.
Yeah.
So apologies, because we have got Man United news, but
Right,
sometimes we just, sorry. Super chat here from JP119. He says, if he wants to go, then let him, but we cannot allow him to go to another Premier League team. That will destroy us fans. And Shalil Patel, big up Shalil, always here pretty much every morning. Hello and good morning to you, bro. Says, we are Manchester United, not Drama United. Get all this CR7 and De Jong stuff done and just move. Erik ten Hag does not need all of this plus captaincy issues. We move. And that's where I'm at with it. We need it done. That's why I like the whole Swift exit. That's why I like the reports that we're hearing at Man United. I understand they're going to lose him and they've set their price and they don't want it to be dragged out.
They're just being realistic as well, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, they for a couple of days they went, no, he's got a year left. We're not going to get rid of him. And then they went, well, it's Ronaldo. He's made up his mind. He's going. And also, you know, we talk about the rebuild and the restructuring, etc. They realise we just really, I know it's Ronaldo, but we just don't have time for this. In the grand scheme of everything that's going on, all the spinning plates and moving parts, they just go, you know what? Yeah, we'd hoped he was going to stay. In an ideal world, he would stay. But look, like we'll go find another one. We'll go find another striker out there. And that's my only condition for it. If we go to the end of the transfer window and it's like, well, Martial, you're going to step up to the plate, you know, then that's a concern. Or they go, Rashi, you've shaved your head, you're getting married, starting striker, that would be a concern. But if they go, we signed a striker, my concern is I don't know who that striker would be. That's where the scouting department, you would think, really truly earns their money, or Erik ten Hag earns his money, and there was an initial list of a striker that he likes. That's my thing.
Hold on, stop. KG thinks that he's the actual scout for Man United. When you was mentioning the scouting thing, no, he did. He just tipped his hat. You didn't see it. He thinks this little thing's gone to his head where he thinks he's actually like someone scout. Scout's a difficult job, but someone's got to do it. I'm a scout. You're a loser.
There's two characters now. There's the scout, and last night there was a GIF that went up on the United View Twitter page, and it was KG playing. Was it
John Motto?
No, he was playing Noel Edmonds, and he pulled his trousers up like his nipples, and he puts the phone to his ear. It was like Berto to answering Laporte's calls after he hears about De Jong's deferred wages. Good morning,
KG. You got something wrong, you know.
I am tired. They're killing me in this section. Do my eyes look red?
I don't know. No, look all right.
You look fine.
Right, cool.
Yeah, you look fine. Cool. Guys, smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you lot are new. There is a new member of the UV Members Club, and that is Indica. Yes, another one. Big up in Indica. Thank you for joining the Members Club. And Ray Carl Brown Amori. Remember you put in a super chat the other day, bro. Big up to you. Thanks for coming back again. Says, look, Ronaldo is part of failure of not playing Champions League. Now he has to bail. I am fine with this. Just shows where he at this time of his career, which win as much as I can before I'm done. That's where he's at.
I think that's fair.
And that's fair.
Again, Ronaldo's priorities have always been Ronaldo. That is his priorities. That's not to say he doesn't love the club.
Well, WJ Barrett literally says the opposite in the super chat. He says CR7 does not love this club. Get him out ASAP.
I didn't even look at that. That is great
right
timing.
on cue.
Exactly. No, I do think
Big up WJ Barrett as well.
He has a, shall we say, a fondness for Manchester United, specifically Sir Alex, and he does love the fans. But Ronaldo's priorities have always been Ronaldo, everything else, clubs, wherever he's been.
Yeah.
And that won't change. And that won't change if he goes to Chelsea, or if he goes to Napoli, or wherever he goes.
Yeah. Agreed, guys.
Pretend,
go on, KG. Go on.
Pretend, that it's not a bit mad that he's not like gonna be on the plane or he's not available. We can't pretend that that's not crazy. Let's again. I love Ronaldo, so we all have this level of acceptance because it's like the golden child, and you never want to say anything wrong about the golden child, but sometimes you got to be like, right, the golden child's moving mad, like he's not available. This would not be tolerated by any other superstar bar Ronaldo. And I understand, obviously we say family issues, so we can't get into that. That's all it is. Like we're almost left in a precarious situation because we can't argue with this. We can't argue that, but there's someone that is trying to lead this club. There's someone that his agent is actively taking meetings with everyone to leave while he's contracted to be at this club. Like, we can't forget that. Yes, like Maguire's a donut for liking the tweet, but there's one man. There's one man that is moving mad. Now, does he tarnish his legacy? No, I think his legacy is just fine. Ronaldo's always shown us what he is, so we're not really upset. The only thing is, will he have respect for us when he plays against us? That's what's important, I think, to all the fans, because we're gonna sell him to a rival because we have no choice. We can't actually keep Ronaldo here. Whoever he says, we need to accept a reasonable offer. Ronaldo already has an offer on the table. They've been pushing for this for a while. Let's say tomorrow we sign all the players Ronaldo wanted to see, he'd still leave. That's facts. And the things that are really sad, and even though it's a shame to admit it, but for Ronaldo to be for things to come out saying he looks at Liverpool, Man City, and we're just they're just way better, and we all know that, but just to come from our legend as him saying that shit, it's just not nice, especially when you're not here. Like, bro, you should be with us in the mud, helping us through it. You came here saying you had this dream to bring us back, and now we got a new manager. You should be trying to help. I get that it's a sacrifice, but bro, like, you love the club. Let's get sacrificing. Let's see what Ten Hag can do. But you're already like, now it's peak. Now you want to jump out and run, bro. Like, but no one wants to have that conversation.
But then that's no. I think that conversation is there. The conversation is there, and I agree with everything you're saying. I just personally, I'm just not shocked by that, because that's the biggest trait that Ronaldo even has. Like, that's just him. Like, for me, like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I agree with everything you just said is facts. Everything. Because, we wanted to get, emotional and the romance of it and stuff like that. But it's like, we actually quickly do need to detach ourselves from that, because we would become the idiots if we thought anything different from Ronaldo. I think personally. Because I think if you thought, not you personally, but if you were a fan who thought that when the going really, really got tough, i.e. there's no Champions League, i.e. where the chips are down, the manager's sacked, we're on our asses trying to rebuild. If you think Ronaldo's going to sacrifice that for 3 years of his tenure that he's got left,
maybe the final 3 years,
the final 3 years, more fool us.
But then don't give it. But don't give it. He loves.
Boris is gone.
What
is he?
Boris has resigned. Boris
Swear.
has resigned. Boris has resigned. Boris has resigned.
That's crazy.
This ain't the political view. It's not, but it's just breaking news. I'm not giving my political opinions on that.
Wait, so what happens to all the people that resigned yesterday?
Wait there, we've got no gut. Wait there, the country's not running. The country's not countrying. There's nobody there.
KG for PM. Pick up. I want. Okay. Later on, there's going to be a press conference. There's going to be a microphone, and there's going to be a guy in a fedora and sunglasses going, wow, being the prime minister ain't easy, but someone's got to do it.
And I'm not an MP.
Yeah, and I'm not a PM.
No, but wait a minute.
Well, I would like to say, of course, a lot of people have left. And,
yesterday gives it, are you going to be the Prime Minister tomorrow? Absolutely. Like a few moments later, I think it's time to resign as Prime Minister.
Wait, hold on. So this is mad. You know the people that resigned yesterday, do they get to unresign because
and come back?
Well, it's what you think you think in Seinfeld settings. What are you doing back here? Didn't you resign yesterday? No.
Hey, listen, yeah. All right. Okay. I believe we're back. Please give us a thumbs up in the comments. Give us everything in the comments. When you start getting all the thumbs up and the little OK signs, then we'll know. So I'm not going to talk until I start seeing that.
I told you that this is what happens when you jinx things.
Yeah. I'm actually never going to jinx anything.
I heard
again.
we're back.
That itself is a jinx.
Why?
You saying I'm never going to jinx anything again.
Yeah, because I always say the things that will jinx it, so I'm not going to do that.
Even that itself is a jinx.
Why? That's admitting don't do it.
Just don't say anything. Don't even...
All right, I'm not going to say anything.
If you think it, grab it out your mouth and throw it away.
Burning through cash.
And then I catch it, set it on fire.
We're burning through cabinet is what we're burning through, mate. We ain't got no government. Real talk, who's running the country? If there's a threat right now and someone tries to come do the thing on us...
Ralph.
What?
Ralph's doing it. Ralph's running country. Open heart surgery.
Let's talk about Frankie de Jong. If we just actually wait there, hold on. No, let's not talk about Frankie de Jong right now. Let me just get all these super chats out and all these comments from everybody. Let me scroll up because I can't remember where we last left off. It's been a while. The real Ronaldo, here we go. The real Ronaldo says can't properly assess Kim Min Jae, not a scout. Aloha from Liam says it would be sickening to watch Sterling link up with Ronaldo. Imagine Ronaldo scoring via Reece James' ball in the box at OT, then hitting the Sue. Oh, don't say that.
I'd never forgive him for that. I would never forgive him. I would be furious.
There you go. Christopher, latest member of the United View Members Club. Big up, Christopher. And Sachiv says Boris Johnson out, KG in. Garsha1 says, KG, you shouldn't apologize now. He's crap on you. Now he's crap. Shit on you guys. Never go back to your ex. So it's our fault, basically. We shouldn't have got Ronaldo back in the first place, that person saying. Christopher, who's the latest member of United View Members Club, also puts in a super chat and says, let's get a scout report from KG on a new striker. How do we not know there isn't one already? Richie J says, pay your internet bill. Listen, just tell Boris not to leave cabinet and then we would have been all right.
And also, I don't think the internet works like it's on a meter.
That's true.
In just terms of the logic of that one.
Yeah, it's either you're on or you're not on.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like, we're only going to give you half a meg.
We'll give you 20 minutes this morning, then we'll cut you off. Like there's you know what I mean? We're not putting coins out there in the back.
Yeah. Can we have a farewell Boris speech impression, please, KG? Says Alonso.
Can you do a Boris,
can't do
KG?
a good Boris.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can do a Boris.
Flex, you could do a good Boris.
Well, I'll wait for it to start sinking back because right now people are saying it's not sinking, so I'll do it in a bit. Jarvi says is the latest member of the United View Members Club as well. So big up to you. King Deuce says, morning gents, big fan of Atlanta. Big fan from Atlanta. If Ronaldo leaves, which forward player will Erik ten Hag get the most out of?
It is in sync, by the way. People just might need to
refresh the stream. Get refreshing. There you go.
Like the government's being refreshed.
The sync is sinking. Yeah, if you just hit the refresh button, you should be good. Apparently so. Lil Yo-Yo did have a super chat which got deleted by Tabislo. So
oh dear.
Hopefully, I mean that's not like your Lil Yo-Yo to say anything nuts. So I don't know if Tabislow's a little bit trigger happy there, just getting rid of it maybe by accident, like we got rid of Tabislow's last account by accident. I don't know. Yeah. But big up Tabislow. But it's not in Lil Yo-Yo's nature to put something that's a bit nuts that we can't read out. So I don't know what he said. And Tapu says he's leaving because they told him Bruno's still on pens. And Richie J says, Owen, it was a joke, fella.
Oh, about the internet thing.
Yeah. It's a joke, fella.
I'm just very, the thing is, Richie, is you might not know this, but I'm very sensitive. And I'm talking about trigger happy. I can be quite trigger happy in going back to people. We were talking about KG suit this morning, the lavenderness.
Yeah. I was the star of the show. People were like, mate, that lavender suit, you're rocking it. Double breasted.
I was surprised watching yesterday's Flex and KG show that Flex was kind of sort of taking the mick a little bit of it. I thought that was
what? About the lavender
suit?
suit?
You were like, oh, lavender suit.
Yeah, because he took the mick out of me first. Do you realise this whole lavender-ism came from KG?
Mean. I just think it's mean to mock someone for what they wear or their appearance.
I think it's mean to
damn right.
What you preach.
Talk that stuff.
I would never say that. He looked like a
Parma Violet.
What I was going to say
a
was
bald-headed Parma Violet.
Did you hear that, KG? He called you a bald-headed Parma Violet.
What's going on? I can't hear you lot that much.
I was going to say Ainsley Harriott on crack.
Oh my days! Nah. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's insane. That's ridiculous.
I honestly can't hear what you're saying.
I hope you're thinking. I hope you didn't hear that because you said you can't really hear us that good. I hope you couldn't hear that. Could you hear that?
What?
He can't hear us. KG can't hear us. I think that's the best. He clocked off at the best time. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us? He can't hear us.
I don't want to.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you a little bit. But why are they saying, oh my God, Owen? Owen is too reckless. What the hell did Owen say? Nah. Man said I look like AC Harriott. Nah. Is that what they said?
Nah, that was really mad. That was really mad. Nah, but it was more like about the Class A that you also referenced.
I look like a crackhead. Wait, AZ Harriott. Nah. I wish I heard that. That would have been really funny.
Was it first degenerate of what's the thing you said yesterday? First degenerate of
first generation.
First generation.
No, descendant of the first crackhead fam. That's all the
yeah. That was a bit mad.
Well, wait. I really wish I heard that. I would have been involved in the joke and I would have got to laugh with you guys.
I know.
Man, that's shit. Man.
But listen, apologies, you didn't. But you can watch it back. But you wouldn't have laughed if you heard it. You'd have gone mad.
I would.
David G says, just clocked. But how did Ronnie get Player of the Year over De Gea? He scored goals, but our goal got peppered because of our defense. Ronaldo is replaceable. Strong words there from David G. Listen, we have to get to this De Jong thing now. This is actually really important. Sorry, the show's taken a massive detour. Never did we think. Interruption. 40 minutes. You're still on the first story, mate. Yeah. That's literally what we're doing now. You've just stopped us doing it.
Yeah.
The irony of Josh coming in to come and tell us that we need to get to the next story.
Yeah.
And he stopped us going to the next story.
And we're still not doing it.
And we're still not doing it now because he's come in and distracted us.
Yeah.
Anyway, De Jong owed millions. This is actually a meaty story we've got to get into.
Yeah, so this was initially reported yesterday, I think, by Marca, picked up by Simon Stone, and it kind of just sort of sat there a little bit yesterday, and then really last night it picked up a lot more momentum. So James Ducker from The Telegraph is saying that Manchester United's move for Frankie de Jong is being held up by money owed to him by Barcelona in wages he agreed to defer due to the coronavirus pandemic. He is owed 13.7 million in basic wages. It continues. As well as this 13.7 million in basic wages, De Jong is believed to be owed another 3.4 million pounds in waived bonuses by Barcelona for playing in at least 60% of Barca's matches over the previous 2 seasons. So basically, De Jong was on this big contract when he signed for the club. Obviously, the pandemic happened, and I think his salary was reduced or deferred to something like, it was really small in comparison, like 6 million euros or something like that. Last season it was 9 million euros, but he is owed, we're talking tens of millions of euros by Barcelona, and this is what is delaying everything because rightfully so, even if De Jong goes to Manchester United, it's a case of, you owe me a lot. a lot. And I look at this, and I look at and listen to Laporta's comments when he's going, we have no intention of selling Frankie de Jong. We don't want to sell him. Meantime, they've been negotiating with Manchester United for nearly 2 months for this transfer. Also, they're saying, oh, you can stay, you've just got to reduce your salary. He did that for 2 years in a row, and you still owe him a load of money. So basically, you can see the picture of what is actually being painted here by Barcelona and Laporta. They're trying to paint this guy as the bad guy of wanting to leave because it's based on money. First of all, he loves the club. He loves Barcelona. He doesn't want to leave. But also, as well, they owe him a ton of money. And again, that's why I've said the last few days, you can't listen to what this guy says and take it seriously, because it's just all nonsense. It really is all nonsense.
Yeah, facts. I think that if I was him, you're damn right I'm not leaving until I get my money. You're damn right I'm not leaving until we sort out what's going on. You're damn right I'm not leaving quickly. And especially while you try to go down the character assassination route. If we actually get deep into this and really delve into this, they're taking the piss, Barca. They're actually taking the piss, because if I'm Frankie de Jong, I'm thinking... Frankie de Jong.
People are saying I was saying it right.
De Jong. There's even that.
Yeah.
If I'm de Jong, I'm saying it's not my job to have to save Barcelona. I've already accepted multiple pay cuts, like many other players have, to be able to stay here and get us through these levers. I didn't put my foot down. I didn't go to the union. I didn't go to my agent and say, I'm not paying because you're not paying me X, what I agreed. That's fine. But just because you want to sell me because I'm a lucrative asset, because we need money, you don't then get to just offset all that money you paid, you haven't paid to me. And I saw some people sort of saying, oh, maybe Manchester United should just give de Jong that money. That's not how it works. That's not that. We don't owe him that. We've got a separate situation to give him over the next 4 or 5 years, because we want to give him a contract, not inherit somebody else's debt.
You could certainly or negotiate that into the transfer, i.e., you owe him 20 million. We're not going to pay you 20 million. We'll pay him 20 million and take that off the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're basically buying up that debt, or arranging to pay that debt off. It's like when you buy a football club and you say, we're going to give you X amount plus the debt. And again, that's not Man United's problem. That's Barcelona's problem. That's 100%. Their finances. And also, just think about this, because people have been saying for the last couple of weeks, why do they want to get rid of de Jong? He's a failed player. Why do we want to get a Barca reject? No, they're looking at their accounts and going, we owe him, and he's not the only one. A lot of those players, a lot of money.
That's probably why Dembele went, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going. Don't try and force me out. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot that we don't see as fans. And someone says it here. Ray Carl says, Manchester United and de Jong are not to blame here. It's dodgy people at Barca and Laporta. De Jong is coming, but he wants Barcelona to pay what they owe. And don't blame him, to be honest. Exactly. So we're all on our high horse saying, typical Man United, don't get deals done. We didn't get a player in the whole of June. We were all told, a lot of people were told, that there's complexities around his contract. Now we're seeing exactly what those complexities are. Because actually, KG, if you deep it, that is very, very complex. And we've all been through the rumour mill of let's move on, let's walk away, not really knowing the ins and outs. We've all been through emotional roller coasters with this transfer. But when you hear it like this, when a man's saying, these man owe me 17 million and they want me, and they're still trying to get a massive high price for me, not even agreeing the fee. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's he supposed to do?
It's like someone negotiating and doing a mad thing while they owe you money. It's like, wait, what you guys, you owe me like a lot of money. So you saying that we're not having that price is wrong. We're not gonna be mistreated in the transfer window, this, that, and the other. But wait, mate, you owe me 13 million. Like, don't take the piss. I want my money. And it's not the funny thing is, it's so complex, this deal, because you say to yourself, if I leave, do I lose the money the money I'm entitled to? Or is it a thing that it has to go to court over a certain amount of time? I know they said, even for the Lewandowski deal, they said something about, there was a journalist that wrote, we don't know if Barca is still going to be there, if they're still going to exist, which is, they said they want the money up front. How about that? Because they can't be trusted. They're not paying their debts, so if I'm de Jong though, I would take it to like some kind of court of arbitration or something. I would take that, make that move, because right now you're being royally mugged off. Like, They're saying that you weren't even that good anyway. You've shown an immense amount of loyalty that we're probably looking for in some of our players. You know, he's taken a pay cut 2 seasons in a row. There's no need, there's no rhyme or reason for it, you know, and he's still there, still loving the club, still saying nice things about the club. It's just incredible. That's someone that's in it for the long haul. Just saying.
Well, and also as well, again, you would think if I was De Jong too, you'd be furious thinking like this club or this company, whatever that I work for, owes me again tens of millions of euros, and at the same time they're also announcing new players. We've signed Frank Kessie, we've signed Christensen. You'd be like, wait a minute, where are you finding all this money? And you owe me all this money. I understand that the deferred wages is they're going to pay it in the future, but it's like buying a car. It's like going up to a car and being like, how much is it worth? They go, it's 20 grand. You go, I'll give you 5. You know I'm good for the rest. They go, you kidding me? No, you're not. Do the quick credit check. They'll be like, no, you're coming up as 0. Like, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, I'm good for it, though. Like, no. And that's the issue. And again, De Jong's not the only player in that case. You think that the amount of players that have taken a pay cut at Barca or deferred their wages, pretty much the entire Barcelona team. If you're a Barcelona player under contract at the moment, you probably are owed a significant amount of money. As everyone, how are they, like KG mentioned it, how are they going to exist in 2 years as well, when they owe that amount of money to everyone?
Yeah, well, that's what, didn't someone at Bayern say? Well,
yeah, that's what KG was just referencing. And again, you would say, like, unless a significant portion of those players are willing to just write that off. Yeah. But that is wild.
Exactly. And they're asking for a lot.
That's uncomfortable.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I mean. It's all good us saying that players should hurry up and want to join us, and players should do this and players should do that. When the reality is we're not close to these deals. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So we need to be careful how we kind of perceive these things when we get emotionally attached and get angry at the wrong people, because essentially this is actually nothing to even do with Man United. Yeah, they can't strike a deal until that's sorted out. And Frankie De Jong is entitled to hang around for his 17 million because he's already taken the pay. They're already trying to paint him out as he can stay if he takes a pay cut. What, another one?
Well, again,
more pay cut.
They can talk about, and people can talk about, because I've seen this sometimes in the comments recently of, but financial levers and sponsorships, whatever. This is one player that's owed, again, tens of millions of euros by Barcelona in deferred wages. That's one. You think of how many players are in their squad or have been in their squad over the last 2 or 3 years. You're talking at least like 30 or 40 players. If you assume that all of them are in a similar situation, that number mounts up. So that's why they're saying they need to come up with hundreds of millions of euros. Yeah. And again, financial levers be damned or sponsorships be damned. That is still a massive amount of money. That is why we are likely to get Frankie De Jong. It's because they can't afford to keep him, and they've still, when they don't have him, have still got to find a way to pay him the money he's owed.
And we shouldn't have been that's why when they announced those financial levers of selling the BLM and the BLM fund, all the stuff that they've got, all the money and the commercial deals that they get from La Liga, I think they sold off like 20 to 25% of that. Semra Hunter was saying to me, they ain't got it now. They're looking for buyers for that stuff. That doesn't help them in this window. They still need that money. Mm-hmm. Let's move it on a little bit because I know we've been live for quite a long time. We've got a few topics to get through. Ash Odu says, is that why Barcelona may be trying to get more to pay him? Maybe. But then if you think about it, they're trying to get a higher transfer fee so they can sell him but have to use that money to pay him.
And that's why United should be patient and should wait on this deal. I know it's not ideal and it's frustrating, but if you are United, of course you're in pole position. You just sit back and go, look, the longer this goes on, you get more desperate every single day.
Hunter said, I know we got the upper hand.
Yeah, I know we kind of do as well because we want the player, but from a financial perspective, you just look at Barca and be like, you can posture all you want, and that's what Laporta does, but I know you need the money. And irrespective of what happens today or tomorrow, you need the money.
Yeah. Zayn Miasi says, Tillerman's incoming for us. Why don't you sign Boris? He will make a better defender than the fridge. And Tapua says, we are not far from becoming the next Barca. Facts. Well, I'm not sure. There is a little bit about Fabrizio saying he does not want to come as well. That Frankie still doesn't want to come. But there could be a little bit of that in there. Pardon?
When's that? Is that yesterday tweet?
It says it was in the last 20 minutes and caught offside. I don't know when he said it. But he's saying that Erik ten Hag will try in every way to change Frankie's mind in the coming days. Personal terms have not been discussed because De Jong would like to stay at Barcelona as a priority and wants to play Champions League. He loves the club, and United have been aware of the issue for some time. But my comeback to that is they must have been given some assurances to be pursuing a deal this long, and then we're hearing about all these wage demands and stuff like that. Then Laporta saying he's not for sale. It's all a bit of a circus, man. I think once it gets sorted, I still think he'll come. I know people are latching on to that bit of saying he doesn't want to come, so let's just move on. Me personally, you don't have to rock with me. I'm just choosing to kind of be like, I'm more on the thing that Barcelona are in a mess. Once they really reiterate to this player that you can't stay here, it changes everything. I'm not saying that we're his first choice, because obviously if you gave him a blank canvas and said paint this picture, it would have a picture of the new camp with him standing in the middle with loads of titles around him. Like, cool. But that's not how life works. That's certainly not how football works. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. I want to get through this, but just quickly, there was a little bit of an update because Rio Ferdinand has been saying some stuff about Ronaldo. Remember the stuff we said about the family bit, where we was always saying, look, that bit, we kind of want to leave that alone because you never know what's going on. Rio Ferdinand has blasted Manchester United fans questioning Ronaldo's professionalism. And this is quote, he says, a member of his family is not well, so he's not at training. This is the most consummate, most professional athlete that we've seen on these shores. Now, I haven't seen the whole video to get the full context of what Rio's saying. I've just seen those quotes there. But basically, you can tell that Rio is backing him to say, guys, you can say what you want, X, Y, Z, but someone in his family is not well. We know that Rio is quite close to Ronaldo. He has his number. He does probably have that. Like, remember when he was going to come, Rio was the one who was putting the eyes before it even came out and suggesting he was going to come United. So, look, I'm not saying we're all wrong for saying what we said about the footballing reasons, but in terms of the family bit, we don't know.
Yeah, we've said that. We've said that here before, saying...
That's what I'm saying. No, we have reiterated. That's what I'm saying.
We've said that before, saying that the family issues most likely probably are legitimate, and if they are, like you said before, Flex, when someone says that, you back off and you say, well, I don't know, so do what you need to do. The family issues, I don't know, are completely tied to him still wanting to leave Manchester United. I think the ambition of the club and the Champions League, they're separate issues. Now, the family issues might sort of slightly tie in terms of he wants a fresh start, he wants to be close. I don't know. But, I think with the family issues, again, I don't think we have questioned his professionalism.
And most people have basically stayed on the thing of, listen, the family thing is that, but I know you want out. Yeah. Like, let's not. Yeah, they're both true.
They have family issues, but still handing a transfer request. Mendes doesn't wake up one day and go and sit down with everyone's confirmed. He's speaking to other clubs.
On mute, apparently.
So while there's the family issues going on, he's still speaking to other clubs. Period. You know what I mean? And it's sometimes we must keep the same energy with things as well. When Pogba lost his dad and stuff, and he was going through a madness, we didn't get to talk about family issues. It was just where it was. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of players have experienced. It's what Jesse Link. There's so many players that experience stuff, but still want to leave. It doesn't mean you're not a professional. It just means right now you're unavailable, but you're asking for the move. And Man United fans can be upset about you wanting to leave us at this part of the season and handing a request. Like, that is still a fact. Like, let's not, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we try to conflate these things or make fans feel like guilty about being upset that he wants to move. That's what we're upset about. We're starting a new season. You knew that we weren't going to be playing Champions League football. It's not about green and gold. You want to leave because you want to put yourself in the best situation to win cups. Well, we're saying, a new guy's here.
Yeah. If his family didn't get sick or something happened, he still would have wanted to leave.
Yeah.
You're leaving.
Exactly.
He still would have wanted to leave. 100%.
You're leaving. I mean. Sorry.
Yeah. Agreed. Couple super chats here before we move on to the next topic. Did Owen think Jaloff is Declan's bro? I'm behind.
I will say I did see something earlier saying that there should be something of me trying that.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to try.
KG sort it out.
Some Nigerian
on the
cuisine
thingy.
and some
Jamaican stuff.
cuisine. Make it a members video. I'll do it. I'll have it.
Yes.
Members video.
And if I bear in mind,
There you go.
Flex has realised over the course of the last few weeks, I'm right up there with Josh in terms of how picky I am when it comes to food.
Probably
I
were.
might
I'm
actually
gonna
be
make
sick.
you some Augusta
Yeah.
soup. I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
some Augusta soup with the pounded yam, bro. It's gonna be you have to eat with your
There you
hands.
go. It might be Aki and Saltfish settings for Owen.
That's gonna be so fun.
Richie J says you would think if he got from a sports lawyer, former sports lawyer involved, you would think it would be classed as breach of contract. So you would think, how would Barcelona have any right asking for money from him? Ryan says, Mr. KG, what if the Jong talks broke down and instead of that, key midfielder Erik ten Hag wants that money went towards your boy Antony for the 70 million? And Steve says, I'm not angry about the family issue. I'm angry that he wasn't transparent straight away. He knew we would be in Europa. He knew and waited this long. And 100% that's where I'm at. Next topic, Owen, what we got?
We're going to be talking a bit about Antony. Of course, there was discussions yesterday, reports yesterday that we'd made a £51 million bid, but Manchester United themselves reportedly have dismissed reports that they have already made a bid for Antony. They've described him as nonsense, with their immediate focus being on Lisandro Martinez. Mike Verwey from The Telegraph is saying about Lisandro Martinez, but he is also backing up that these reports that we have made a bid for Antony are nonsense. So it would appear that those reports yesterday that a bid had gone in were premature. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of glad, because the bid yesterday was so far off what Ajax wanted or have been quoting. I would say that, good. Because Ajax want, was it 60 or 70, and 51 was just way off that. So it would appear that a bid hasn't gone in just yet. How are you feeling, Flex, about Antony? I mean, we spoke about it yesterday, but do you think that one's going to happen? It's going to take a lot from the player, I think.
Yeah, I'll give my quick thing on this so KG can give his quick thing, and then we can get on to the next couple. It's a matter of priorities, isn't it? And if they slapped a price tag that high and they really won't move from it, then we're not going to be able to get him. Don't waste the time. I know it's kind of contradictory to what me and KG were saying yesterday, where KG's like, yeah, test it, because it's a bit of an unhappy player there. So, all right, cool. Maybe try something, but they can't afford to spend too long in it if they really aren't moving from that price tag, and we're trying to get Martinez as well. I just believe that we won't get both. I think something's got to give. I think we've got to choose. KG, what are you saying?
I say throw the money at it, guys. I know you lot don't agree with that.
K. Laporta G.
I know you don't agree with it, but I'm like,
right.
We're gonna need something. We're gonna need something special. He is special. And why? We haven't spent money, bro. We got the Pereira money. I was expected Man United should be trying to spend 200 million this summer. That's really what should be happening. Again, they took their first dividends. They took what? How much in dividends over a year? Like 30 million in dividends or something stupid, right? Man United have got to put this money into building a squad, building the strongest position to put Ten Hag in the best position to fight, to actually get into you see what Spurs are doing. Spurs are building. All the other teams are really building. We can't be left behind. Arsenal put money down. Our spending right now looks like we're in Aldi, or not even Aldi. It looks like we're in the cancer research shop, bro. It looks like we're just doing a mad thing, bro. I don't know, bro. It looks nuts. We're supposed to be Man United. We're supposed to be in the market. I don't know. That sounds crazy, innit? But I'm talking about that's the only charity shop I can think about. There you go. Well, I'm just saying, Man United. We need to get busy. We need to spend. Sorry, have I said a mad thing? I'm gonna get cancelled one day, innit? I am. It's coming. It's coming. I know.
I was about to say there's nothing wrong with Lidl, and then you said Lidl Aldi, and then you.
It's like he thought, I need to go further than that.
It took a while for it to process with Flex as well, because I started laughing, and then Flex went.
KG is undefeated, says Ryan.
Every day
WJ Barrett says we can't contain KG. Honestly, you just
closer to
you're
Lisandro.
something else. You're something else. Let's get super chats out and we'll get the last couple of topics out very quickly. Tapua says, Owen, try the Ghanaian jollof, not the Nigerian one. Owen, don't get listen.
up.
Owen. Listen.
get
I will
involved in
tell you
that
this
war.
now. I'm not a jollof fan. I'm a huge fan because I haven't had it loads myself as a Caribbean as well. But do not get involved with the Ghanaian,
It's not for
Nigerian.
you,
Don't
fam.
do it. It's not worth it. Just eat both and say they're both nice.
It will be on you and KG to provide me with plates of these foods, and I will try them.
There you go. Adam, 1982 says, can or will Erik ten Hag attempt a class of 92 with our kids? Maybe not attempt that much of it, but I'm pretty sure one or two of them might, start getting a little forward. Maybe surely Hannibal's got to start knocking on the door if he's
Class 92 is just.
But that can never, that can never be done. Again, so I would say probably not.
Okay,
Martinez is United. Antony Martinez is United focus real quick, and Eriksen final details.
Yeah, Mike Verwey from Holland in the Telegraph is saying that Lisandro Martinez insists on cooperation in a transfer. Ajax have received bids from Arsenal, a maximum of 40 million euros, and Manchester United, a maximum of 45 million euros, but they are asking for a maximum fee of 50 million euros for the defender. United are insisting that this is their main priority right now when it comes to their next signing. So that would kind of be in line with United being in sort of pole position because their previous bid was closer to what Ajax is wanting. So you would think, logically, they've only got a little bit further to go before they get that one. But as it's been said previously, Arsenal are still in the race for the player. But you would think with United being more advanced negotiations, the Ten Hag factor, things are moving closer to where we want to go for Martinez. Don't you think, Flex?
Yeah, I think that's the more attainable target. Alex Crook from TalkSport has recently just said as well, Lisandro Martinez has asked Ajax to sell him this summer. Man United believe they are front runners due to Erik ten Hag, but Arsenal remain in the race. So that's what we've got to remember with this.
That's what I just said, Alex.
Yep, 100%. Arsenal's still there, so we can't just see it as, well, we got ten Hag, we can go back to that in a minute. Arsenal pushing for the player. They really want him. They put 2 bids in already. We've only put 1. So we need to get that done fairly quickly. KG, Martinez for you. Keep going. Get him in. Sort it out.
Put the money up.
Yeah.
I want to hear he's like a deal's been agreed because we have to get him on the plane. Like I would like to see.
He's not going to be on a plane tomorrow.
No, obviously not tomorrow. But I want to see these players like together, building chemistry, building friendships, bonds that they're going to work hard for each other. That's preseason starts, and I'm really excited about preseason. But I really want these lot to become a team. Obviously it's sad that obviously Ronaldo can't be there for the family reasons, but we need to actually become a team. Last season, we wouldn't even pass each other in the box, bro. Like there was so much selfishness. There was so much there's so many reasons why we lost last season, and fundamentally we just wasn't a team. So hopefully that's what our new manager brings to us. Like we actually on that tour, these guys bond. And they're gonna every blade of grass, they're gonna cover it together. That's what we need. And no one pointing at each other saying it's your fault.
That's why the tour's important, isn't it? That's why the tour is important.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's true. Olu says, why is Lukaku talking with a British accent?
I told you he was Ainsley Harriott on crack.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Is that what he said? That is funny, but so disrespectful. I heard it so clear.
That's what I'm saying. Clear the clarity, and the calmness. And last topic of the day, Eriksen fight.
What's going on, bruv? How's that happening, bro?
I always tell. I try to tell you. This is what I try to tell you. I try to tell you not to talk about Class A drugs, and that people are cracking, and then now it's being used back on you. So you can't say shit. You brought this to the table. You.
I know.
There you go.
Right.
Practice what you preach, reap what you sow, my friend.
Yeah, you made me.
I don't know what the line is. I always go too far, so I try to stay away from it.
Yeah. Owen, final details from Eriksen.
Well, he called me Darren Gibson as well. Let's not forget that.
I was gonna call you
which is worse.
Kind of Darren Gibson.
We'll do Eriksen.
Yeah, let's do Eriksen.
Fabrizio Romano has tweeted this morning, contracts are being checked by lawyers, and then Christian Eriksen will be unveiled as a new Manchester United player on a 3-year deal. Eriksen has confirmed his decision to other clubs. He's joining Man United as Erik ten Hag strongly wanted him. So basically, we kind of knew that, but that's fine. So Eriksen, I mean, it was reported yesterday, wasn't it, that he probably won't be on the plane tomorrow. It'll be the case of maybe joining up with the squad when they're in Australia. So that's what end of next week settings, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. End of next week settings. And to finish off, well, actually, just quickly on that, we'll get him. We've got Eriksen. I think that's very clear. I think he'll join in Melbourne. And that's an exciting player. KG's talking about, it's good for players to be on tour and for them to get that camaraderie, and it's been missing. It's going to be important for our players to do that, and important for our players to have that time together to build under Ten Hag. And I really hope that actually him having a full preseason with his team, with the players not away for the World Cup, could be a big blessing in disguise. The fact that it is a Winter World Cup, because you can just get all of the first team in. They're not coming back in dribs and drabs. They're all going away at the same time. It's not like they're arriving back after different stages of tournaments, etc., and they can build. Victor says, big up fellas. Is UV coming down under? We'd love to, but it's the first year of UV, so it's probably a bit beyond us. But everyone out there on tour, have a wicked time, enjoy. That's why I said don't let any negativity around the club. If you're going to go and see the players for the first time, enjoy it. You will not miss it. But in the future, why not? Imagine that. Imagine UV on tour. Yeah. Josh MUFC says, if we get 5 players and Ronaldo leaves, is that still a good window?
Depends if one of the 5 is a striker and what striker that is, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. And Lil Yo-Yo says, I can't wait for UV HR skit.
Skit's going to be very real.
Yeah.
We need to do it though. It'll be so funny, that's really funny actually, because everyone's got complaints. Fans will be in there saying they keep telling me to eat porridge. I'm sick of it.
Anyway, guys, I think it's fair to say it's been a crazy show. A show of which we've learned about Ronaldo, we've learned about Frankie de Jong, we've talked about Martinez, we've talked about Antony, and we learned that we have no Prime Minister.
Ainsley Harriott, My Chemical Romance, food. I mean, that's what you get in a morning show.
That's what it is. So apologies if you came here for strict news in a specific order, in a calm way. It's just not what you get when all of us are there. And Josh MUFC says, KG to the side, looking like a youth, wanting to play with the big kids, be with the big kids.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's that. I thought it said something really nuts. I was just making sure.
Yeah, you got it.
But actually Boris is technically still the Prime Minister, but apparently he's waiting to resign. So anyway, no more politics here. This is not the politic view. Big up to everyone. Smash a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are new. And also remember, you can join the UV Members Club if you haven't done so already. The link is in the video description below. We are out of it, guys. Speak again very, very soon. Peace.
Peace.